my channel. So today we're gonna talk about COVID and how I found out I was positive COVID and what my symptom was. So if you see me looking down at my phone, it's because I have all the notes on my phone from the first day it started, which was going on 2 weeks ago. So this is more of a sit down COVID rant about my symptoms, how I found out, what made me even go to the doctor to either get checked or tested for COVID from the jump. Okay, so as you know, with COVID, you had to have a decent temperature of, I think I got 100.4 to even be suspect for COVID. So what happened was, I was currently off. This happened on April. My symptoms started, but then one says April the 19th of 2021, which was on a Tuesday. I was currently off work on Tuesday. I worked on Monday and I was off on Tuesday. So I was off work and I was cleaning up, and then one night I just so happened to be burning up, and I was thinking, well, it's because it's hot outside, or it's hot in here, so let me go turn the air on and I'll be alright, I'll be cool. So I started cleaning up, and then next thing you know, I just got dizzy, just up out of the blue, a wave of dizziness. So if those of y'all don't know, I've been having vertigo since I was little. So I thought I was getting just a regular vertigo episode. So I said, okay, I'm gonna go lay down, I'm gonna go to sleep, and then there it is, that's gonna be that, and that'll be alright. So next thing you know, my fiance, he came home that morning around like 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning, because he works third shift, and I was asleep. And he came in and he got beside me. He was like, babe, are you alright? And I was like, yeah, why you said that? He said, your body is burning up. Like, your fever, you burning up. Like, it feels like you have a fever. And I was like, no, maybe because it's just hot. I was like, alright, I went back to sleep. So I didn't have to be at work until 3 that day. So I didn't have to work until 3 that day, and I woke up fully and my body was just killing me. Like, it felt like I got hit by a truck, which was April the 20th. So I felt like I just got hit by a whole truck, and that's when hold on one second, my son, hold on. Alright, so I'm back. If you hear my child in the background, that's my son. He's in the background. He's got put out of daycare for 10 days because of the whole COVID virus. Okay, so back to what I was saying. So I thought I got hit by a bus. Like, my brain was throbbing. So I checked my temperature, and I had a temperature of like 100.8, and I took some Tylenol. That's like, I'm gonna take Tylenol, and I'm not feeling good. So I'm gonna text my manager and they know that I'm not gonna make it. I feel sick and that I have been running a fever. So she goes to tell me that, okay, well, you need a doctor's note stating that you're sick. So I said, alright, cool, bet. So then I laid down for a little bit longer just to, let the medicine kick in or whatever. And the more I lay there, the worse it got. Like, my body I was so weak. I couldn't even get up to put on my clothes alone. So, I finally got up, and my fiance, he had to help me up out the bed. I couldn't even sit up. He had to just pull me from my arm to pull me up, because I could not get up to save my life. I felt like I was going to fall over. I felt like any one step, I was going to hit the ground. So He helped me get dressed. He found me something, throw it on, like a dress or something, so I wouldn't have to do a whole lot. So he helped me get dressed, because like when I tell you it was hard for me to even stand up to put the dress on, it was so hard for me to stand up and put that dress on. He had to physically help hold my arms up to get this dress on. So I told me like, hey, I'm going to urgent care. And I'll be contacting you when I find out what's going on first. She said, okay, boom, cool. We went to urgent care, and they came in. They came back right away when I told them that I was having COVID symptoms. They took me back right away. So when I went back, they tested my blood pressure. Blood pressure's fine. I still have my taste. I still have my smell. The only thing that really bothered me, like I said, was I had a headache, a migraine, and body aches. And so she checked my pulse. She said my pulse was extremely high. My pulse was like 104. And they was like, even without you having the fever, we were able to tell that you are definitely running fever because your pulse was 104. That's extremely high. So they checked my lungs. They said your lungs is clear. They checked my belly, make sure that my belly wasn't hurting and I wasn't having no real extravagant pain or anything like that. Because if I was, they going to send me to the hospital. I wouldn't get admitted. So that's when that's when they sent me home. They said, okay, I feel like your lungs are clear. I feel like you're okay to go home. So they sent me home, and the whole day I laid down. I let them know like, hey, I tested positive for COVID. I'm gonna be out of work, and my job was out of work for 28 days. So they told me I'm at work and I have to quarantine for 10. So I was like, okay, that's cool, fine, handy dandy, cool. So the next day, on Wednesday, here it is, let me see. Got on Tuesday, went to the doctor Wednesday, found out I had positive Thursday. Here come Thursday. And it just felt like it got worse. Like, it felt like it just got so much worse. My body was killing me. Then I got a cough. I started getting a cough. So I started getting a cough. So when I checked my temperature, it was still high. And the nurses, which I'm really glad, they do take care of you. You got COVID and you've been sent home. They call it a virtual hospital by Get Loop, not sponsored. Where you literally they called you for the first couple of days, checked on you. Not one doctor, but two. They called you for a couple of days so that you can so they can check on you, see how you feeling, make sure your symptoms not worsening, nothing like that. So the first couple of days I slept downstairs, left them upstairs because I was scared they gonna get COVID. But little did I know that my fiance tested positive for COVID, my baby girl ended up testing positive for COVID, my boys did not. But my daughter and my fiance, they both tested positive for COVID. So that's when, which everybody's symptoms was different from mine, which I'm going into detail about. My daughter's symptoms was different than mine, and my fiance's symptoms was different from mine. So they told me that I quarantined, and as the days progressed, I was starting to get my energy back. First, my energy was not 100% here. My energy was gone. My body was killing me. My migraines got worse. Like, it was bad. I was in a very bad situation, but over the next couple of days, my body got better and better and better. I became more energetic. Like, I come off of quarantine probably May the 1st. April 3rd or May the 1st, I come off quarantine. So with my daughter started catching a fever. And I knew something, but she wasn't acting sick at all. Like, she wasn't acting like nothing about. She was still eating, drinking. I even wanted to see if she could smell, so I took pneumonia, put it on her nose real quick, and she did one of those numbers, so I knew that she still had her smell. So, she don't think she just had was a fever, but she was doing okay. She was still acting like a typical 1-year-old, a normal 1-year-old. But my fiance, when he found out, he started to lose weight. I did not know that COVID was one of those. If y'all see me looking over this way, it's because I'm looking at myself and I'm trying to get better to get at the camera. So, my fiance, his symptom was way different from ours. He actually started to lose weight. He lost weight. He had a fever, and he certain parts of his body was killing him. Not everyone, but certain parts of his body was killing him. But like I said, with me, like I said, it didn't come to find out. I was heard that they said that kids can't get COVID. That is a lie because my daughter had caught it. Then come find out, they tell me that children do very well with COVID. It's mostly the older adults they worry about when it comes to COVID. It's mostly the older adults that they worry about when it comes to COVID because their body are weaker than younger people. Their immune system is weaker. Their body is weaker. They can develop sickness on top of COVID that can cause it to get worse. So, once the heck got explained to me, okay, I was fine. I really didn't have no worries about it. But it's just crazy that, as somebody, I'm not going to say that I was not a non-believer of COVID. I just don't believe how they say COVID came about because coronavirus is on the back of a Lysol can itself. It's on the back of a Lysol can, so just let me know that coronavirus been around for generations, years and years and years and years and years. So they just let me know that COVID been around. Like, this is not nothing new. Don't think it is a new strain. Hold on one second, my son. Alright, I'm bad. My son's right here. Should I say hey? But anyway, like I was saying, I don't remember where I left off at. Hold on, give me 1 second. Okay, so like I was saying, COVID, I just don't believe how COVID came about. Coronavirus has been around for years. COVID-19 was just a strand that just came about. To me, it just made my body feel like I had the flu. That was about it. That's how it made me feel. It just made me feel like I had the flu. Because I was still able to eat. I was still able to drink. I was still able to hold stuff down. But everybody's symptoms are different from mine. My body really wasn't as bad as they say that it can get. But other than that, I am doing great. My daughter's doing great. My fiance is doing great. We all come off quarantine soon. I come off on April 30th. May the 1st. He comes off May the 1st, and my daughter come off May the 1st. So we live like a day behind each other. Then we both we all come off quarantine. But we are doing fine. We are doing great. I know this wasn't really one of my hypest videos or one of my coolest videos, but alright, yeah. But whatever really about my video today was all about COVID, the coronavirus, and my symptoms, how my body is. Like I said, coronavirus is different from other people. I currently have a friend now that I cater with. She currently is admitted into the hospital because of COVID, but her symptoms are different from mine. Like, she bleeding, throwing up blood, and pain. Hers is really worse than mine. So I don't know where I got COVID from. I don't know if it was from work, or I don't know if it was from catering, which still makes sense to me. Is when I had on a mask, but this just comes to show mask does not always protect you at all from whatever this virus is. But like I said, if y'all want to jump in for more videos, which I am dropping tomorrow about the video about my mind is gone. I been able to COVID, my mind is gone. young YouTubers support. I might drop a banger today, drop 2 videos back to back about that. Or what not to do for YouTube, what YouTubers don't tell you what not to do. I'm gonna do a video about that. But like I say, if y'all haven't already, click that bell so you get notified when I drop another banger. And subscribe to my channel. What you doing? Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Again, it's Shonda Love. And we out of here. Peace.